are the prop bets from Dave Portnoy during the Internet Invitational a scam? You let me know. We're going to go through them all, and they all have one theme in common, and we're going to try to decide, and we're going to need your help on this, like your expert help. Are the teams making the right decision? And all right, let's first look at some of these offers that were on the table. Here's the first one.
All right, now before you guys walk off, you guys 7 skins. So that's 28 grand.
Yeah.
You guys have 2.
Yes, sir.
You 2 have the option. You can play this hole again till somebody wins, you double. So you go to 56 grand for you 2.
What?
But you lose, the point in the match goes to them.
If we no, let's take the point.
Let's take the point.
All right.
You gotta take the
50,
point. You gotta take
25
the point.
grand.
No, it's more about for the team. Yeah.
May have to
You
amp
want
it
the
up.
point. You want the point for the team.
I want the action. Do you hear the offer I tried on the last hole? Didn't work?
What?
So it was 28 grand to 8 grand. I said they could play the 9th again. If Chaz won, I'd put him at 56 grand. But if they lost, the other team gets the point. They said no.
Oh, that is absurd. They're not gamblers, dude.
Okay, Joey Kolkutz is 100% right. They're not gamblers. All right, there's 3 types of gamblers in the world. There's Joey Kolkut version of a gambler, which those are just gamblers. These guys will do anything to gamble. Those are the gamblers that keep Las Vegas in business. So, okay, that's one. Like, it's true. Like, they're just like, I just want to gamble because I just love it. Then there's another type of gambler, and that's people who just don't gamble. Like, I won't gamble, okay? Then there's the third type, which are like real gamblers. Like, they understand the odds. And these are your, like, really professional level people who know what to bet on, what not to bet on. All right, let's look at the second one from Dave. Here's the second offer.
All right, so it's 4-2. Now George and the Jet. George and the Jet. You guys have an offer that you can take or not take. It's 4-2. We're done.
Uh-huh.
If you want to replay this hole till somebody wins, same teams, you bank. You're at 20 grand. We'll bump it another 100. So you'll have 120, 60 between the two of you. You lose the point. It goes 3-3 for the match.
Oh, yeah. It's 100K?
Wow.
I blacked out
100K. 100K.
Play till someone wins the hole.
Wins the money.
Hey, the big picture.
No, I'm thinking of the team as well.
Big picture. Nope. No, we're gonna take it.
I think we got to be team guys.
100K! What's wrong with these people, man?
We got to be team guys.
No!
You make the rules around.
This is
Well,
great.
no, it's their choice. They won the
It's
match.
your tournament, though.
I can't force them.
$100,000.
You're
I can't force them. No, no, that's their choice. They got to gamble.
Paige is working it. Like, she just lost her match there, so she obviously wants them to take the bet so that they get another opportunity. It's a brilliant move. I would have been doing the same thing. Like, you can do it. She's just totally in Dave's ear. I love that. Okay, so that was the second one. Turned down, 100 grand. So now what? All right, what comes next?
Bubby Mo,
Hey, good game.
before it's official, 250 grand.
No, we want the team to move on.
Wait, for what?
What would you
Explain
say?
it.
It would have been 250 grand. You play the next hole. Play till the hole wins. If you win, you win the 250. If you lose, you don't get it, and the scores flip. So you'd have
No,
overtime.
team's going to tomorrow. Team's going to tomorrow.
We just secured it. So
Team,
Well,
sorry,
what do you mean the
Dave.
score slip? Don't we still win? Even if,
Well, if we win. No, dude, we put everything on the line. We just fought
Scores
back.
would flip.
So scores flip, they
All right,
win,
it's
we
done.
go home. So essentially what you're saying, Dave, if they win, that team moves on to tomorrow,
No, your score of your match flips.
which would give them.
Tie. Then it would be tie in
No.
overtime.
We're good. Thank you, though. Nah, dude, it's a team game. I ain't doing that to my
but
team.
if you lose, then it's still sudden death. You're still
I
in
ain't doing
it.
that to my team.
Okay, fair
my
enough.
team.
Wow. 200, a quarter
So
mil.
Bubby really was spearheading this operation. We're not doing it. We're not going to. We're moving on, and I think like Bubby's not a gambler, so he's obviously not going to put anything at risk. And then here's the last one. And this is what's funny here. Paige's tune, totally 360 change of tune based on the last time we heard her in
Well,
Dave's ear.
thank you guys for coming out as we head to the finals. And there's one last offer on the table. This format, this will be up to team 1 and 2 who qualified. We'll move to the 19th, sudden death. And you play till somebody wins. If you win, you advance to the finals. If the 2 teams who advance are the teams who qualified 1 and 2, your pot doubles for the finals. So you'll be paying for 666 grand each. So the pot will double from $1.2 million. If you're eliminated and make it, you'll be paying for the 333. Obviously, if you're a top 2 team and you don't win, you're out. So take a couple minutes with your team, decide what you want to do.
No.
Now Paige is like, no. But the other team's probably like, Dave, it's your tournament. You can make them do it. That's what's so brilliant about this Internet Invitational, because it puts so much like stress on a person. I love it. Absolutely love it. I would have, in the Bubby situation, gone to the other team and made a deal with them. Like, hey, we're going to get 250. We're going to give you half of that for your team. Just make sure you don't win the hole. And then if I'm the other team and they do that to me, I take that deal 100%, but I try to win the hole. In other words, I think this is like Survivor, and like all is fair. Like you got to go into it saying, like, you go to Survivor and it's like, it's deceive, like outwit, like there's a whole thing. There's a whole different set of rules that you play by. So I don't know. It's tricky. Like you don't want to lie, but you might want to try to win. Like accidentally make the putt. If you if you lose, you still get half the money. But if you win, you just say, sorry, not sorry. That's an option. But if you did it legit, you could split the money. If Dave allowed that to happen, I don't think he would, but you can. It's worth a shot. Nobody tried. But here's what's interesting, and I want your help on this in the comment section below. We need real gamblers, not the Vegas supporters, not the non-gamblers. I want like Billy Walters kind of get like professional level. Like if you go to the sports book in Vegas and sit there and drink beer all day and gamble, not you guys. If you like just bet on anything, not you. If you're like Phil Mickelson level gambler, no, you're not the professional here. Phil Mickelson's gambling abilities he's like a scratch golfer who thinks they can play on the PGA Tour. That's Phil Mickelson's gambling. Like he's a scratch gambler, right? Okay, so even though he bets a ton of money, and I don't care how much you bet, you have to have the real professional. Like if you're a guy who has other people placing your bets in the sports book because Vegas won't allow you through the door, this is for you. I need your help. You guys, okay? The real people. Like there's Carrie Underwood singers, right? There's Carrie Underwood, and then there's Carrie Wannabe Wood, right? Not you people. Those are not the gamblers we're talking to. We're talking to pros. People who do this for a living, and you can't be broke, right? You gotta be doing it for a living and making money. Because here's what I come up with, is this. This is kind of like Deal or No Deal. The only problem with Dave's offers, and this is why I call it a scam, because his offers put nothing in your pocket, right? Like Deal or No Deal, they're like, okay, do you want this briefcase? And we'll give you $50,000, or you can go for one of the other two, and there's $1 million in one of them. Like, do you put 50 grand in your pocket and walk, or do you risk it? And so the problem is there's nothing in your pocket. Like you have a chance for $250,000, but there's no guarantee that you're going to walk with anything. So that's part of the problem. And then the other team that you're going to give a new life to, they have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So it's like, half the thing about gambling in sports is this. especially in golf, is like we're putting up money, right? So you put your money in, I put my money in, we both have equal pressure. But if I put in $1,000 and you put in nothing, and like there's no pressure. So half the battle in your mind is the pressure. So one, the other team has the biggest advantage because although they can't win anything, well, they can't win any money, they win advancing. And they'll play because they have nothing to lose, but you have everything to lose. So it's going to be way more difficult, and there's going to be more little demons in your mind than the people you're competing against. So there's that piece that's missing. The other team has no skin in the game. And then there's this. Let's take that last one, for example. There's 2 teams that advance and 2 teams that don't. So there's 2 teams left for $1 million. So you have a 50-50 chance for $1 million or $333,000 each, right? So you have 50-50 for that much money. Now, forget the money for a sec because that's not what you're gambling. In reality, you're gambling your percentage, like your odds of winning. Right now it's 50-50, okay? So if we just work on that piece of this, you're gambling your 50-50 chance. And you go to another hole, one hole, right? And anybody could get lucky. You just played 18, and now you're putting your 50-50 odds and turning them into 25%. If you win. So you're really giving up 25% of your odds. So this is where I need you pro gamblers. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but that's what it seems to be in my little mathematical mind, is that you're gambling your percentage of winning, and you're diluting it by accepting the bet. So now you have a 50-50 chance at $1 million, and you're saying, okay, I'll take a 25% at $2 million. And you're like, well, so now 3 out of 4 times you're going to lose everything. But now, right now, at least I have 1 out of 2, I'm going to win something. So I'll take 50-50 over 25 every day of the week, because that, it doesn't guarantee anything, but there's a much, it's half of the opportunity. So that's what I think it's missing. Obviously, the skin in the game, and there's nothing that he's offering you to walk away with. So, for example, the last one, you could have said, look, you're all going to play for that $1 million. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you this. And this is where I think it could have been and will evolve in the future. Because I'll give you all $100,000 now to walk. The 2 teams. They could take $100,000 and leave, and then let the other 2 teams duke it out. Like, there could have been all kinds of little opportunities like that. And what I think that will evolve into is this, in season 2, 3, or however many there are, is that early on, like this is the Mr. Beast Games meets Survivor meets The Big Break meets a whole new entity, and it's the Internet Invitational. I think you show up. It could be 2 things. One, you hit a shot to get into the event, and the first, or the closest to the pin or something, you're in. If you miss, you're out. Like, just right out of the gate. And then 2, you could have another opportunity where, like, hey, if you hit this wedge shot in this circle, do it at the cliffhangers on one of the cool holes, paint a circle. Like, here's what you got. I'll give you $10,000 right now. You leave. You're done. Pocket $10,000 and take a hike. You don't even get to play. Or you could hit a shot, and if it's in the circle, then you move on to day 2 or day 3, whatever. Like, you skip a day and you survive. So there's so many little things that could happen that I think they'll figure out. But right now, what Dave is doing, makes you wonder if he's doing it to just make it seem like it's a big thing, when in reality, I think any gambler would know that why would you even take that bet? It's not even a real bet. It's not even money out of Dave's pocket at this point. It's maybe money out of his pocket, which who knows? It could be nothing. So that's why. Is it a scam? Is it a scam prop bet? That's just should never be accepted. And Dave knows, he knows it's not going to be accepted. Therefore, he threw it out there. That's my question to you. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Peace. See you soon.